Hey guys, Liquid here and welcome to Let's Play Spider-Man Edge of Time Blind! This is the sequel. I don't really need to explain it for most of you. I think if you're watching this you probably know the ins and outs. But for those who don't know, this is the sequel to Shattered Dimensions, which I LP'd back in 2012. So, a little bit rusty, but let's get into this, I guess. And I believe immediately we start off with gameplay. I started this up earlier to like see if to like install it and stuff like that, but nope, just instantly some stuff gets going. Oh, okay. See, I was trying. Okay, what I am is I'm a stupid person. You see, I was like skipping through to get to like sort of main menu because I thought this was all cutscene, but I skipped through the main menu. So we got 2099 carrying normal Spider-Man to. Oh no! I guess it's the first time that you start it up. I guess that just instantly gets in there. So let's just start a new game.
Eddie Brock, listen to me. Eddie, this isn't you.
No choice.
Eddie, you're not a killer.
So,
Don't you get it? You're not in your
we get
right
into a
mind.
fight, right? We are currently combating Anti-Venom. Now, I would like you all to ask me about Anti-Venom.
You always were a sucker for
I don't know a thing about Anti-Venom. I know that he's like Eddie Brock. Like, I believe it's like the symbiote like cures cancer or something like that, right? Like, I guess like it's this prolonged use of the symbiote. Like, did some stuff to him, I suppose, like, or something. I cannot really tell you. Hypersense. What? Oh my, that. But he's angry at us for some reason. Hopefully this will get explained later on. Now my thoughts on Shattered Dimensions were, like, I don't really think like I've really played a Spider-Man game that's like amazing or something like that. Like it's very rare for me to dislike anything. So most of my thoughts on stuff like it was okay. It was okay. I had a sort of bad experience with it though because I was playing the PC version, which wasn't PC was ported very badly, and so it had a lot of slowdown and all that when it was unnecessary. Oh, miss! Oh god! Oh, don't hurt me! Oh. So I'm gonna assume that this is actually starting in media res. Assuming that this is actually like the end of the game, right? That we're currently playing, and then we'll actually get to it later on. And also, just for everyone.
the radiation.
I'm not boarding this train, Eddie. You're not the engineer driving it right now. Hang on, Parker. Just hold him off another few seconds. I'm almost
Whoa!
there.
That's Rhino Romano, Spider-Man from like the PS1 games. That's crazy.
You can't.
Of course I can.
That's so weird.
Don't drag this out.
Like, that is actually seriously weird. Oh, what the heck? I don't seem to be. Oh god, everything. Oh god, no, oh god, no. Run away. The heck? My control is very limited. Oh. Oh, the heck? Oh, there we go.
You had no reason.
I didn't need a reason other than to make it easier to kill you.
O'Hara, it looks like you called.
Let's finish this.
You got some problems, man.
Parker, are you there? Peter!
That's so crazy. Like that's Spider-Man of Spider-Man's past. But as I was saying, whenever I do a Let's Play that I a blind Let's Play, I always get comments like halfway through the LP being like, "What? Why do you call it blind Let's Play?" And like I've said this many times, like blind just means I have not played the game before.
Sloane's progress. It was only 5 years ago that he first showed up at
I am not wearing any sort of blindfold or anything.
Fourth dimension. Now he won't stop until he's running
Whoa.
the place. I know his type. He's thinking beyond Alchemax, aiming towards who knows what. He's the exact type of corporate monster I've sworn to rein in. Especially if he's mucking with time travel. The year 2099 might not be much, but it's all mine. And he's not been changing. He's been siphoning Alchemax resources into converting the gateway in the old virtual unreality lab
Well, it's
into
not-
something else.
It's not
Dangerous. I've tried talking to him, but he's got no time for Miguel O'Hara. But people make time for Spider-Man. Just use the convenient access to the ventilation system to get inside, and then Walker and I can have a little chat.
It's not Ryan Romano, it's the fellow that voiced him in the 90s cartoon, I believe.
Whatever Sloane's
Alchemax
up to,
ventilation
I'm gonna
system.
Shut it down before he gets in over his head and drags everyone and everything down with him.
I would like to pause the game, please. There we go. I want to put some subtitles on. Game, no. Control, no. Audio. Okay, where they should be. And while I'm at it, left, oh, okay. Right, 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 left, 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 right. My directions. What am I doing? Right, left, 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 right, right, left, right, right. Okay. For some reason, it was like really weird for me to see him without the without his mask on. Like I for some reason, I guess I'd always assume that since he's all futuristic, I'd always assume that like his mask was like some sort of like, I don't know. Like I just imagine him as being sort of faceless. It's weird. Beanox presents. Spider-Man! Trademark. Edge of Time. About the case here, I think it was talking some...
I see they've been keeping busy in the cybernetics division. That's a lot of shocking robots down there.
Directed by Gerard Lehaney. Fight today, save tomorrow. 2099, a chaotic dystopian future results from the untimely death of Spider-Man. Trademark. Fight across the span of a century to save the world and Spider-Man himself in this thrilling race against time. Yeah, I think
During the day, as Miguel O'Hara, Alchemax geneticist, I could have walked right in. But at night, the security protocols kick in.
And you thought that Star Wars had a long opening crawl. I think like this instead of like playing as like 4 different Spider-Man, I think here you only play as a normal Spider-Man and 2099.
Without that department, I wouldn't be the man I am today.
Because he did a lot of drugs there. You know what I'm saying?
Sloane's gotta be around here somewhere. I just know it.
I like the name Sloane. You don't get that very often. You keep getting these like kind of close-ups of his booty.
To carpet their air ducts for extra comfort.
Are we almost there? Oh. We seem to have arrived at open place.
There you are.
Holographic assistant online. How may I serve you, Mr. Sloan?
Oh, I thought Sloane was gonna be a
Run
woman.
a final check and initiate security bioscans.
Val Kilmer.
Mr. Sloan. This won't take long.
They're calling out the stops.
Bioscan sequence initiated.
What? So I assume that I need to stay away from these things? Maybe?
Access
What?
to Time
Oh,
Research Lab
okay.
granted, Mr. Sloan.
Slow down, Miguel. Take your time. Don't want to get caught here.
I imagine that, like, I am not a comics follower in any way, so I imagine that Mr. Sloan here is,
Cowan Industries is going to take over this entire corporation unless someone steps
in somewhat there, like a real person, I guess.
Yes, Joseph, I know.
Like a real person in the comic books, like, I've never heard of him. Look at his fingers. They're like really pointy.
I'm almost embarrassed it took me so long to come up with it. I simply go back in time and launch Alchemex years before it was originally founded. Not only can I remake Alchemex in my image,
But you can dismantle Stark Fujikawa before it gets started. You're a genius, sir.
I programmed you well, Joseph.
Which Batman was Val Kilmer in? I think it was. So I know. I think George Clooney was Batman and Robin. I think Kilmer was Keaton was both Batman and
Of course, the CEO will want
Returns. I think
a degree of power.
Kilmer was Forever, I believe. Right?
He won't have anything to say
Maybe.
about it by the time I'm done.
Security scan sequence initiated.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Bioscan sequence failed.
Uh-oh. What? No.
Oversensitive and Anne probably crawled into it and threw it out.
Ha!
An ant? More like a spider. I think it
Oh,
picked me
really?
up.
You're
Gotta
so
get on
funny.
range.
Bioscan sequence initiated.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
Gateway room access granted, Mr. Sloan.
Yep, he's heading for his time research lab, all right. There's an access point near the generator.
We get to doing some stuff, game. Oh. Portal energy is used to buy and upgrade combat abilities. Healing energy replenishes health. Golden spiders are for upgrading health, shield, and stamina. Some golden spiders are hidden in the environment. The spider tracker blinks yellow when one is near. Other golden spiders are earned through combat. The spider tracker briefly blinks red when the current fight gives one. Okay. Look at us. Being all Spider-Man-y. Okay, I'm guessing we do not want to touch the ground. But I do want that one little orb. Get it? Oh, here we go. Look at that web line. I like to imagine that like Spidey's like perfected his web, being like the scientist fella he is. He has perfected his web to be able to isolate air molecules and stick to them. So that's why like notice the air molecule that we are sticking. Oh, now we're actually sticking to the wall. I like to imagine that we are currently hanging on one air molecule that is suspended in space by our web somehow. And strong enough, like it strengthens the air molecule to be able to resist us. Spidey's a scientist.
Gateway
Yo.
activation succeed. Time travel ready in 60 seconds.
No way. thing's almost fully charged and I don't have a clue how to shut it down. Only chance is to get to the lab before it's too late.
I remember this. We did this a lot in Shattered Dimensions. Oh, go, 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 no, 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 no. Oh, what am I doing? Up there, get. Hello, Spider.
If I don't get there in time, he could actually pull this off, go into the past and tamper with who knows what.
Gonna take the almanac. Go back in time. Make $1 million. Go back and hang out with Michael J. Fox. What? Alright, I wasn't going up there before.
Almost at Walker's lab.
What I wish I could have is like a time, like not quite a time machine as much as like a time buffer where I could like go back like 20 seconds in the time in time or something like that. So I would like just like shout out profanities in public, and then just like reverse and then repeat. Question, question, question. Profit. Everything is getting timized. What the heck?
It's changed. Everything's changed. What? It didn't start here. It started back then. Back around Peter Parker's time. And he can't fix it. Because he's gonna be dead.
It's an abomination is what it is. Am I the only newspaper man in the city that realizes what a menace that webhead is?
Oh, Jonah, indoor voice, okay? I'm trying to get Mary Jane on the phone.
People lionizing that freak. Next thing you know, there'll be a musical about him with a chorus line of dancing Spider-Man.
I'd pay to see that. Oh, Mary Jane, hi.
Huh. Okay, I'm not sure if I quite recognize the voice of JJ, but I do indeed recognize that fella, the other fella. That's P. Okay. Oh, okay.
MJ,
Josh Key. Okay, okay. It makes sense more. Like, it makes sense now.
On a DNA project. I had to download a sample of my own DNA into the permanent Alchemax genetic files. I'm still waiting